Ahoy and welcome back once again to the channel. For those of you new here, my name's Gary. I like watches, and every week I like to share with you some new watch releases, some cool watches, JDM watches, all sorts. And if you're here watching this, then you probably enjoy watch content, and if you do, make sure you smash that subscribe button, guys, if you haven't done so already. I don't ask very often, but yeah, I just feel like asking today. Right, the watch I'm going to be showing you in today's video is a relatively new release by a Canadian micro brand set up by Ryan. Ryan has been to Japan. I'm quite jealous. Japan looks like an incredible place to visit, and Ryan has decided to set up a micro brand inspired by Japan. It's not a bad idea, really, is it? Because, well, Japan's watchmaking history is, well, it's all right, isn't it? And their culture is pretty cool, pretty interesting, pretty different to the sort of culture that we in the West are used to. So, yeah, if I was going to set up another micro brand, I have no plans to do so. But if ever I was, I think I would produce a similar brand to this because, well, it's just cool, isn't it? I don't think there's another more appropriate word to use. I love the Japanese culture. I love Japanese watches. Seiko is my favorite brand. I love Citizen watches. So when Ryan reached out to me a little while ago, inviting me to review this watch, I said, yes, please. And he sent me the fully loomed version, and straight off the bat, it's pretty cool, guys. Not just the loom, the whole watch. It's beautifully made, which does help. I am a fan of beautifully finished watches. I think it's a brand with a very bright future, and there's already another watch on a Kickstarter campaign, and it looks awesome. But I'm not reviewing that one. I'm reviewing this one today, and yeah, it is a 200-meter diver with an incredible loom display built to a very high standard, housing the Miyota 9039. So what's not to like? Very cool design, the case, the bezel, the bracelet, the clasp. Not a huge amount of originality there, but I think the dial and the hands fairly original. I really like the color scheme. There is another non-fully loomed version which is predominantly blue. I prefer this one, actually. It's just a bit more fun. It's currently 899 Canadian dollars. I'll put some conversions on the screen for you. For that sort of money, you'd expect the specifications to be seriously impressive, and I think they are. Double domed sapphire crystal with AR coating, ceramic bezel insert. The bezel action is lovely. Have a listen to this. Screw down case back, screw down crown. The bracelet is very nice. End link fit is excellent. Solid end links, solid links, screw pins, really nice on the fly adjustment system clasp. Yes, it makes the clasp a little bit bulkier than I prefer, but I know this sort of clasp is very popular these days, and it's very nicely finished. 5-link bracelet with a mix of brushing and polishing. Incredible finishing on the case in particular. The finishing on the bracelet is nice, and the clasp, it is excellent. The polishing on the bracelet, a touch streaky, but for this sort of money, that is to be expected. That's not that unusual, but the finishing on the case is really impressive, remarkable actually. Loom filled applied indices on the dial and some applied numbers at the 12, 3, 6 and 9. I always like a 12, 3, 6 and 9 on a dial. Hands are pretty cool. They've got this weird effect though. Yeah, they've got these sort of stripes on them. They're uniform, so I don't think it looks bad. I've never seen it before. It doesn't look like untidy finishing or anything like that. It's just different. A splash of colour on the dial as well. I like the colour palette. I like that splash of orange. I even like the font used for the numbers on the bezel inserts. They're a little bit sort of retro and vintage, aren't they? Oh, and I forgot to mention double-ended quick release spring bars on the bracelet as well, which is going to help with quicker bracelet and strap changes. The alignment on the bezel looks to be perfect. I haven't encountered any quality control issues, any specks of dust on the dial or under the crystal. It's a very clean and tidy watch. Of course, helped by the fact that the finishing does seem to be very, very nice. The case back's okay. It's fully brushed, which is a great move. You've got some details on there, and you've got an individual number as well. I like watches to be individually numbered, especially if they're going to be made in low numbers like this. So only 250 of these fully 3 loomed dial versions available. And this is number 35. Yeah, I'm impressed with the brand. I like the Japanese theme for this brand. The website's very nice. I think Ryan's done an incredible job. By all accounts, he's done this on his own. And given I like the look of the other watch that he's already produced and is on Indiegogo at the moment, I believe, yeah, I've got high hopes for this brand. I'm definitely going to keep in touch with Ryan, and hopefully you're going to see more Makoto watches on the channel. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm always impressed when anybody sets up a watch brand, but when they do it this well, yeah, you just have to applaud, don't you? It's good. Great watch as well. Lovely. I enjoyed that one. Can you tell?